cautious Kumaramangalam Birla there as far as e-commerce is concerned. Moving on here on the show, online classifieds player Quikr was in the news this week after it acquired recruitment website Hiree in a move that will pit it directly against the likes of InfoEdge-owned Naukri.com. Quikr's founder and CEO Pranay Chulet spoke to ET Now's Chandra Shrikant on Quikr's strategy to entrench itself in more verticals going forward. Listen in.
We were seeing some very good organic demand in Quikr Jobs beyond blue collar. We had launched Quikr Jobs initially with the intent of focusing on blue collar jobs, but Quikr is a fairly broad platform and we get people from all walks of life. So organically we were seeing people seeking jobs which go beyond blue collar jobs and go into entry level white collar jobs. And we were also getting employers who were asking us when we would go and talk to them about blue collar, they would also say if we could help them with their white collar hiring. So it seemed like a natural extension for us to take Quikr Jobs in that space.
Will this pit you directly against Naukri, which has, sort of been the market leader as long as anyone can remember?
Yeah, we have a lot of respect for InfoEdge as a company and how Sanjeev and Hitesh have built it over the years. I do think this makes us compete with them a little more directly. But then again, I think we will have our own strength areas, each of us.
In terms of the vertical approach you've taken, you've acquired Common Floor, for Quikr Homes, and now you're doing this for Quikr Jobs. Is it getting too much of small things? I mean, how do you individually focus on these businesses?
Our vision for Quikr is simple. The vision for Quikr is to actually create marketplaces that make it easy to complete complex transactions. It could happen in the case of cars, it could happen in the case of jobs, in the case of services, and so on. But if you step back and see in one other way you can describe Quikr, it's a collection of deep classified verticals which focus on your classic verticals that are associated with classified industry, whether it's real estate, or it's jobs, or it's cars, it's services, and so on. So I think our idea is Quikr was started as a horizontal platform. And somewhere along the way, we realized that it'll be great for us to actually go a little bit deeper in all these categories that we operate in.
How has the year been so far for you, Pranay? Because it's clearly been a difficult year. I think I don't know if we can officially call it a down cycle, but from all words, it does seem to be that way. If you look at funding getting difficult and valuations coming down, how has it been for you? And are you being a little more conservative when it comes to the spend that you usually do to really position Quikr?
I think for Quikr, if I speak specifically about Quikr, I think the year has been nothing short of fantastic, which I do know it's a little bit different than what the industry sentiment at the moment is. But for us, we had spent the last 12 months building out these vertical products that we just spoke about. And this year for us is actually about just staying focused on those vertical products and growing them aggressively. So whether you look at the Common Floor transaction or you look at the Hiree transaction, this is all a step in that direction. And some of the other things you said more in a macro sense about the industry, they are true, but we have to keep in mind that the internet is a fast-growing young industry. The sentiment inside Quikr is the exact opposite of probably what is there in the industry in general. But I would say even for the industry, it doesn't really mean any big risk in the longer run.